Happy birthday, Ross.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, George Lucas.
Ross's birthday.
No, Ross.
Ross's birthday.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's Ross's birthday. It's Ross's birthday. It's Ross's birthday. Ross's birthday. Ross's birthday.
Huh? Did you get anything nice for your birthday?
Yeah. I mean, it was
Today.
What did you get for your birthday?
Did you get that action figure you wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Some wrestling pants.
Yeah. Oh, wrestling pants.
Yeah. Worn.
Wait, is that pants for wrestling or pants that advertise wrestling?
Oh, yeah. Pants that advertise wrestling.
Oh.
But you guys, this episode...
Did you get a nice birthday breakfast of like potato smiley faces? Because I know you love them.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah. Don't you have them for breakfast every day, though?
Yeah.
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've got clogged up arteries.
Oh, for your birthday.
Yeah. But also, my birthday was 3 weeks ago. It's now, it's like we're in June now.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, piece of shit.
Well, at least telling me you're wearing your birthday wrestling pants.
We've got all these fucking potato smiley faces.
Aww.
Look at that.
You bought me a potato smiley facey cake.
I could have done.
He did.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Dangerlings.
He did.
Won't get fooled again.
Brilliant.
Well done.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Have you thought about why we call him the Patchwork Lord?
I'd go over to the guard.
Hail. Do you speak Infernal?
Nope. I am gonna let you out, Jebba. Don't make a scene.
The trouble is, we're not warriors, you see. If you were to bring me 6 grubs, I'd have no need of a token like this. Bring me 12 and I'll show you a way out of the realm.
No more grubs!
So do we kill the TikTok man?
I would prefer to kill Mazzali.
And we know about the Demon's Fen now.
The adventure continues now.
That's one of the best intros we've done.
Best intro we've ever done.
If there's one thing I like, it's a snappy intro, Ross.
Yep.
You know, that's the first rule that they teach you about any kind of media, is that the most important thing is to start. Make sure the start is really long and takes a while to get to the point, so that that's how you grab them.
Yeah, get their attention.
Get their attention eventually. That's the full quote. People don't quote the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
It is George Lucas's birthday on the day that we record this episode. It's not.
Okay.
It's George Lucas's.
Tell it. What have you got on George Lucas's birthday, Cole?
He's 80.
Okay.
He changed a lot of stuff in his life by releasing a well-known film franchise.
Do you know he made loads of millions because he kept all the toy rights to
it was very
Star
clever
Wars.
actually. Yeah.
And that's what I've done for Danger Club. So
You've kept the toy rights to Danger Club.
Yep.
So we're not getting anything off all of those Danger Club sex toys I'm seeing in shops.
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah. The vibrator with Velda's face on it.
I've bought so many of those ribbed Veldas thinking we were going to get kickback from that, and it's all going to you.
Yeah.
Velders.
Handy because they're also purple, which is like a really popular colour.
Purple ribbed Velda.
It's got sparkly bits in it. So it's that sparkly sort of rubber.
Oh, if you flick the wand. No, let's not. Let's not.
Thanks, George. Thanks, George.
George.
Cheers, George.
Teaching us even at 80.
Thanks for the ribbed Veldas, George. We salute you for it. Oh my goodness. Things are We're definitely sliding towards the full Kissinger option here, aren't we? We're definitely going towards the kill everybody we meet and just take their stuff until we get out of this world. I guess it comes down to how are the Storykin people, and so is it immoral to kill them, knowing that eventually they will come back? It seems like that's the thing that you guys are grappling with at the moment, because you're being presented with these kind of easier solutions. Like the easiest one on the table at the moment seems to be kill Mazzali, take as many grubs as you want, give them to the other two. You can get that's 3 tokens done.
Yeah, and kill another one.
And but that kind of that's that involves something you may not be comfortable with, but also time is a factor. So yeah, it does. I'm just interested in that moral quandary of
Time is a factor, and also an interesting thing that sort of occurred to me is that We are in a tiny to tiny world as part of a much, much bigger world.
Yeah.
And obviously being close to things, you get sort of compassionate and you're like, oh, yes, we care about this little world and how it runs and make sure it's all right for the little story can live here. But we're basically in a funfair machine. And it's a funfair machine that was come up with by a very powerful magician and doesn't really exist outside of this. But of course, when you see a problem close up, it can be hard to lose a bit of perspective, I think.
Bear with me just for a second. I've been playing, as some of you may know, a lot of Fallout lately. The TV show came out. I backslid into New Vegas. That's what I was playing. I've moved on to 4 now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
New Vegas is cool, but it's very brown.
Yeah, it's incredibly brown, and I get why they did. Because the Strip is the pool of color in the Mojave Wasteland, and everything else is brown. I was like, yeah, that's also a good excuse for not color grading fucking literally anything else. But it does work, and there is good writing in New Vegas. It's a good game. It's fun. There are invisible walls fucking everywhere, and it's not quite Fallout 3, but it's got some punchy bits to it. But anyway, there is a bit in New Vegas where you come to a vault, like you do in all these games. It's abandoned. Horrible things have happened. What you find out in this vault is that the vault makers force the overseer to choose to kill someone, usually the overseer, or the entire vault gets exterminated. That happened every time they elected an overseer, and this went on for generations. They built it into their culture, they built it into their customs. Generations of people went by knowing that they had to kill one person. They would then vote for the people that they hated the most. There were these hate vote campaigns all over the walls, and you find this out in retrospect with all of their bodies. What they then find out at the end is you, the player character, go and follow this all the way to the very end, find out the robots that behind it all have been powered by Vault Tech, and at the very end you get a recording where the final 5 survivors from the hundreds and hundreds of people that are down there, final 5 survivors say, no, enough, we're not doing this anymore, there are 5 of us left, I guess you can kill us. At that point, the vault unlocks and goes, congratulations, you did the key word, well done, that's all you had to do in the first place, that's well done, you're all free to go. At which point they all killed themselves, because New Vegas is that kind of game. At that point, thanks for letting me get there, because at this point, can we just walk into the castle, the Patchwork Prince's castle? Can we just go there without getting all these tokens and killing all these people? Can we take the shortcut without the death of everybody else? I know the guy told us, he said, you've got to get the tokens. He was a liar, wasn't he? He was the famous trickster liar thing. If he set us up, the entire premise of this is that we've got to go around getting these tokens, which has led us to the 65% chance that we might have to butcher one or several of the conspirators. Is it likely that
it's an interesting theory, to be honest?
We've maybe been lied to by the main liar in the first place, do you reckon?
We've been playing their game the whole time we've been here.
But I mean, I know
maybe we could just clip through the wall. We did reads on. It might not be a bug. It might be a feature of the campaign. I don't know. I'm having to second guess the writing of the AP at the moment. Because if that is built in, then we should definitely examine that. I know when we spoke to him the first time, we did get a read on him that what he was telling us was true, which might be why we've doubled down on this mode. But I'm just saying, maybe we don't have to Vault 118 it.
You've taken a lot of things on face value from all the people you've met. That's not to say any of them were lying to you, but you've taken the TikTok man has said, if you kill me, then the world will end. Mazalia said, if you kill me, then no one gets reborn. You've been like, okay, cool. That's as read. I'm not saying that is untrue, but I'm not saying it's true either. I'm just saying that's you've been told a lot of conflicting things by different people.
I think we did talk about that, didn't we? When we were discussing whether to take out the TikTok man before, we were saying, is he, is that true? Will it all just fall apart? Or will it just carry
we saw
on?
evidence of them doing that when the TikTok man stopped a river and then when Mazzali was giving birth to people. So we know that they do fulfill their given function. And we know that they aren't individually responsible for the entire world collapsing, but if one part fell down, like if no one was reborn, they'd just be like normal life, I guess.
Yeah.
Apart from not, because in normal Galarian life you can still get rebirthed.
The Night Peddler did literally say that Mazzali managed to rebirth herself, which was a mind meld, but
there's an image.
Yeah, exactly. I was sort of like, ugh.
He could be fucking lying though, couldn't he?
He could be lying, but maybe if he wasn't, then even she can come back.
Yeah. I think it's leading towards her, killing her, because she just comes back anyway.
They all come back.
Yeah, but
we don't really. Maybe we do kill the TikTok man and just.
take that.
Yeah, at this point, it's getting like, I mean, whichever's the quickest. That's what we're getting to.
Like. Because also we do know now that our boy's about to be skinned, probably. So
yeah.
And it's probably only through a storytelling device that he isn't already skinned. Because why would you wait? Maybe you've got to...
Why would you wait? That's worth considering.
Yeah.
So can we... tell you what, should we...
Maybe drawing us in to get our skins.
Yeah,
at this point,
to our...
Because there's
options,
1, 2, 3...
Like we were talking about, our options are to go straight to these two people and like kind of fast forward to get to them. Or we go to the Patchwork Prince and we just see if we can get in.
I mean, it was
club.
a theory. I don't think we can. It'd be nice if we could find a way to get straight to the Patchwork Prince, but as such, we don't know of a way to do that, which is why we're going around the houses at the moment. But if there is a way, we could look into it. That'd be great, you know? Wouldn't it be a great fucking fuck you from the first guy we met who, you know, we'd found out the thing, who was like, yeah, you've got to go around and kill all the other conspirators. Bring me back the tokens that I fucking want. Wasn't that the deal? We got to go bring him the tokens?
No, he didn't. He didn't want them himself. He gave you his token.
So it was kind of...
He deceptively led us on a path where it's like, oh yeah, just answer my riddle. There you go. Yeah, it's my token. Like, sweet, this is going to take no time at all.
Bernadetti seemed broadly disinterested in, like, a lot of those conspirators seem quite keen to get rid of their tokens, but they all want something in return. And then there are others who just seem like they're fucking... You got a feeling from all of these conspirators that none of them got what they wanted out of killing God. Like, they've all ended up stuck in some kind of a loop. And it's just been, you know, Marzali...
The world's stuck in a loop, isn't it?
Well, you found out why things like why Marzali was called Marzali the Weaver is she was a weaver. That was her job, and that she consumed God's hands to gain God's creativity, and instead just gained responsibility. It's a parable about growing up, basically.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Growing up sucks. Yeah,
they all seem quite...
Here we go again, Ross. Growing up sucks.
Oh, fuck.
Here we go.
Hey, come on. But although you do get wrestling pants, so...
Yeah.
That's true.
Wrestling pants make everything better.
Okay, so you're going to give everyone wrestling pants.
Yeah, and then we all can wrestle each other.
Here's a token.
In pants.
There you go.
That, if you dare do that in this, not as a promo for Danger Games 3, I will suplex you. Is that a wrestling thing?
Yeah, we're going to all go to Comic-Con next year, and we're all going to wear little pants.
Nice.
Just pants.
They won't let us in.
Yeah, no, they will.
Yeah, they will, because we'll just say, where's, Macho Libre?
It's okay. We'll write free hugs on our chest, then they'll fucking let you in.
Yeah.
Gross. Oh, a moral thing that's a real kicker, that'll really twist your noodle on it. There might not be any consequences on the outside world for anything you did here. Like,
well, that's what I mean.
Who's gonna know? That's one of the things that's kind of like...
That's what I said about the microcosm, because like, we're literally in a funfair machine. It's like...
Does it?
I've kind of forgotten, there's a whole massive world. Like, this is a machine in the corner of a castle in the massive world.
In a basement.
Which is being threatened by the Whispering Tyrant, and we're just fanning around. Yeah.
Does that make you don't have times passing back home? Does it make certain things acceptable here that wouldn't be elsewhere, if you know that when you go back to your real lives, no one would know?
You're right. We should all get wrestling pants.
That's
march around the flowering.
That's a philosophical thing. Like, if you cut down if a tree falls in a forest and no one's around to hear it, it doesn't make a noise. If you commit a bunch of war crimes against a load of people, but no one knows, then are you a good person? If people don't find out that you did a load of heinous things,
effectively, that scenario,
would know, right?
That scenario does exist, because of course that's basically the principle of computer games. So if you're playing a single player computer game and you can make all the diabolical choices as a character, or as playing war games, whatever you want, and then you just turn off the game and walk away, and no one's ever none the wiser.
Well, we all know how you play computer games now, James.
Yeah, that's really right. Actually, do you know what? I often link myself to the noble, the good plot line. It's like, which sometimes is the most interesting, but it's quite an interesting, because you can try out new scenarios, but then turn it off. And is this the same principle?
The simulacrum thing, I mean, that would be all well and good, but we had a druid who lost their powers because they strangled a bird. So
that's because that's linked into their god judged their actions their law, in this.
Their god can judge their actions inside of a computer game. Then all the gods can judge anything we do in here.
But if you made it, that was a particular. I make a sacred oath never to harm any animals.
And
then it's like in a physical form, actually. like mistreating an animal, because obviously in a computer game,
Then in
it's
that
like,
case, the
click
computer game thing doesn't match up, because yes, the answer to your question is yes, you can be judged for your actions inside a computer game, because Drum was.
by judgy God, yeah.
Yeah, well, if
So
that's
when we all go to
loads in
the
Galarian.
pearly gates, you're going to get judged for how you played Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, right, yeah.
That game full of famous moral choices.
Yes, yeah.
No way of playing Call
That's
of
what I'm
Duty
saying.
is a
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
guy.
that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think that was the big setback. We were like, oh, okay, cool. So it is real. So let's try and be nice to everybody. And then it's like, okay.
Well, I'm not sure.
Look, we're way ahead of 10 minutes. We need to crack.
Well, this is
All right,
quite interesting.
It's a really interesting conversation.
We were less than 10 minutes before, so by that balances out.
Yeah.
We started
Yeah.
on 7 last time, so we got a few extra minutes.
And
now
also,
as well.
is anything real? Are minutes actually passing?
Don't you want to do this Jean-Paul Sartre bit? Don't you want to do this,
Let's do a whole hour of just discussing this.
I mean,
I'm
I
just
feel
telling
like we
people
are-
today, you know?
At least we are talk about the episode.
We are
at
kind of in
least,
the
so-
game. This
Yeah.
is kind of we can do it in voices if we like. Let's pick everyone up in the desert and
So how? Sorry.
So, yeah.
How do we get? How did that one say that we get to the
Barrow
Dirge?
Fens.
Barrow Fens.
Barrow Power.
Oh,
Barrow.
the Demon's Fen.
Demon's
Yeah.
Fen.
Demon's Fen.
Nice.
There we go.
Demon's Vet.
I'm not giving you a danger point for that, although I should have.
Thanks.
Oh,
The Demon's Fen is you have kind of directions to it. It's in the Briar. It's to the it's to the east in the Briar. So you'd have to travel north to get back to kind of where everything is to get out of the dearth, and then you're pretty sure you could follow the instructions you've been given by people so far to find the Fen.
Right. Let's try
go, yeah.
in this 45 minutes we have. Just to go to these places,
These two
and
people,
get
yeah?
the final outline of what we need to do, and then we can make that decision.
That's actually not crazy unrealistic.
Yeah.
No.
Like, that's not unrealistic to,
Not
to
at
be
all.
able to do that.
Yeah.
We go to the
We're making a list of the people we might kill. Please make your case.
That is
that's
literally the
literally it.
story of this
That is-
story.
No, I love it.
yeah, we make our way with the guides that we have to.
Okay.
I do feel sorry for the poor story kid, though. It's like, I'm going to break you guys out, really? No.
This is what I said last time. I was like, we can break them out, but we break out your own room, James.
I've got so many cables in front of me. I've lost my charger at work, so...
Anyway, the
Backers.
storykin in that pen need, as we've gone over in detail, they need training, weapons, healing, and inspiration. So we can absolutely go back and do that if you want.
No. That's
Then it's
a
a no.
lot.
Said
That's
no.
a lot. I didn't even know about the story kid really. It was just like, bye. I just thought it was quite funny that Kai was like, yeah, I'll break it out. Bye.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Wait, you guys need way too much help. Bye.
that's. Well, I mean, I did say I can go and do it. But
Let's
you guys
go.
went for diplomacy, so.
That's,
in 45 minutes, we're never going to do it. Let's
No,
go.
we're having this moral discussion as we're just bringing over the sand dunes.
Cool. Okay.
Demon's Fen?
Just to be clear, though, where are we? Let's go into.
Demon's Fen.
Demon's Fen.
we
Okay,
go
cool.
to Demon's Fen first.
Sounds nice and evil. I'm sure they'd be very nice though, and be like, "Oh no, I'm here to help all the souls." If I just
actually-
had some grubs to
Demon-
snort, then I know.
Demon's Fen is actually short for Demon's Friendly Rabbit Sanctuary. I would like 12 grubs, please.
Yes,
I'm
for
going to
my-
make them into rabbit. I'm going to put bunny ears on them.
Yeah.
So you make your way, you head back, and sure enough, it's another day of walking through the dearth to get back. So more rations, more piss water, and you eventually make your way. I love it. Shania came back, regained her powers to make you water, and then disappeared for poo for 3 episodes. So
Yeah.
no more dwarven piss water. After a day. Have a bit of a rest. You get to the edge of the Briar, and remember from where you found before, it's just like a wall of trees. It's just like this is where Sonore's ideas ran out, basically. So it's just kind of like forest. I'll fill that bit in later. So you just hit just a wall of trees and bushes, and with the help of your bramble card, the Tangled Briar card, you're able to find a path quite quickly that snakes its way through it. And again, the path just kind of comes out to the desert and then just stops. It's like half-finished bricks, like someone just stopped laying it. And you follow that off into the Briar, turning eastwards, guiding yourselves with Caragor guiding the way, looking up at the stars. You find your way to the east until you start to smell the scent of stagnant water as you get further east. And Velda, at one point, you just feel a splash, and you look down, and you see part of the road is flooded. And looking around, it looks like you realise that you are in a swamp. The trees are sort of thinning out and becoming more. Mangrove's more kind of brackish, isn't it? Mangrove's like coastal, but it's
mangroves
like,
they're hotter.
Yeah, that's kind of. So we're kind of it's trees that can take a lot of waterlogging, and kind of it's this when you kind of prod the grass, it's all boggy and kind of and squishy. And
watch out for mosquitoes.
Yes, everyone cover your elbows.
Dangerlings, I got bit at James's house the other day. My elbows are covered in mosquito bites.
They went straight for your elbows.
He said that though. No one else got bit by mosquitoes, and I did. You do live on a boat.
Drum did as well.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Drum got bit on the end of his finger.
If there's a group of people in a room and they taste like one or two, they'll prefer those over the rest, so they won't spread out their bites. They'll go to the tastiest ones.
Connor's got tasty elbows.
Connor's got tasty
elbows, man.
Probably all that CBD beer.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's the CBD
and then
beer.
real beer in Drum, like just sort of the two.
Yeah, they prefer the...
It's because you're stirring your chili with your elbows. That's why.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I slathered my elbows in chili jam the other day.
This will keep the mozzies off.
Scotch bonnet's lovely.
Oh, I like that. He's marinated himself for us. Oh, yeah.
It's like cockney mosquitoes.
Cockney mosquitoes, although you told me they're supposed to be feminine, but whatever.
We still like
It's
the same as like how you test whether milk is warm enough for a baby by like testing it on your elbow because your elbow is more sensitive.
Yeah.
You can test the spiciness of your chili.
That's it,
like,
yeah.
There we go. A little bit.
That's a good burn.
Oh yeah, that's good. No chili in there. That'll do you. So you get molested by spicy mosquitoes as you make your way through the fen, and after a little while, you start to hear the sound of sobbing in the distance. You can hear someone crying.
Oh.
Hello?
You draw your weapons.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, it's there.
What do we see?
As you approach out of the darkness, you see a lake. There is a cold, still-looking lake. A rope bridge stretches across from the shoreline, across the lake, to an island in the middle of it, on which you can see a cemetery. You can see lots of gravestones laid out. On this side of the bridge, so the side where you are, at the foot of the bridge, coiled up, there is a serpent about 10 feet long, a multicoloured serpent with feathered wings on its back, coiled around. It is sitting in a pool of rainbow-coloured tears, and it is sobbing onto the ground around it.
Someone's got that. Oh, well, unless we used it before. Oh, yeah, you have. Yeah, cool.
What's that?
Serpent with a rainbow wing.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
Who is there?
We are adventurers.
Adventurers.
Why do you sob so?
You're right, Fulton.
Just trying to be more eloquent.
I like it, yeah.
Oh, it's been so long since I have seen anyone. Please come and sit around. It sobs and says, I am the morning choir. I was one of the conspirators who committed the greatest crime.
And that
Good
was?
to know. Caragor plays the winged serpent card at that word.
Yeah, in your face! You sit there to cry about! The card goes into effect and starts to hover above, which will be giving you a bonus if something happens in this.
What did you do?
We committed the greatest crime.
We?
conspirators.
Oh, so yeah.
Fulton, we know.
Oh, yeah.
Fulton, we've heard this story like 10 times.
Would you like me to
I just wondered if it was something different.
explain the terrible story?
No.
I wondered if it was like
blah, blah,
you left the milk out or something. I don't know.
It all began long ago. We'll need about 45 minutes to tell this story.
Are you
35
beyond there in the graveyard? Is that where the people live without their skin?
What?
You know, the people without the skin,
The arseholes, the souls.
the souls.
The Fen was once a beautiful lake, a place that souls could come to rest. But it was never meant to contain the souls of those from the outside.
Aye.
But of course, because of what I did.
What did you do?
Don't
kill.
do it, Bubba.
They killed. She.
It all began long ago.
Press X out of cutscene. Press X out of cutscene. Do you have a token?
When God... he did once. When we slew God, I swept in, thinking that I could care for the dead better. If I devoured her compassion, that I would know how to care for the lost. But all it did was make me realize what we did. When we killed God and it's just suffering.
Yeah, there. You killed gods.
And now everyone... And now the prince has taken over the realm and...
It's all right.
It's not all right.
I just couldn't take it.
Yes.
I couldn't take it anymore.
It could be worse.
I fled here and I vomited for days trying to get it out of me. And I couldn't get the compassion out.
Oh, not the token. There's not a token inside.
You've got the compassion from the lady.
Yeah, I suppose that's now festered and turned to guilt. That's what compassion often does. So that's poetic, isn't it?
I'm so glad you understand.
Fulton, has it got any pockets? I can't see any pockets.
Do you have any folds or flaps?
Oh my god.
Present your flaps.
Peer inside your flaps. Find your token.
We can end this, actually. We can make it stop.
Aye.
Easily. How are we going to do that?
Killer.
Do you want us to
No.
I totally
Let her respond to the question.
Sorry. Sorry.
No one can make it better. But you could. I feel a little better about you being here. Just having someone to share the sadness with helps.
Problem shared is a problem halved.
Yes.
Isn't it aired? Problem shared is a problem aired, I thought.
No, a problem shared is a problem halved.
Well, it doesn't rhyme.
Doesn't need to rhyme.
It doesn't have to rhyme.
Why has everything got a rhyme?
Well, that kind of, that format sounds like it should rhyme.
So, listen. I'm glad you feel better.
There are 4 of you here. So with 4 of you and me, that's a problem shared is a problem...
Squared.
It's into 5. What's
I don't think it works like that. No.
Oh no, if only someone had rescued a Leshy who was good at maths.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Listen.
The world is so
They
sad.
said not to. I shared the problem of that question. We all decided not to.
So you're going to stay with me and share my guilt?
Well, we need a token.
Yeah, we can end.
I don't have it anymore. The Barrow King took it.
Where does he live?
Beyond the graveyard?
In the graveyard. He rules over the graves. He rules the dead now.
All right. Anything you want to give us as a, like, sort of...
Any last moment?
Weaknesses?
Last words.
Not last words, like
Any last requests?
final bits.
You shouldn't go.
Why?
You shouldn't go. You should stay. Stay with me.
Oh, God.
Stay with me, and we can share the guilt. We can just.
How close is it to the edge of the, like, obviously there's a bridge going over.
Yeah.
Is there like a precipice?
It's like a kind of 10-foot drop down into the lake.
How close is it? to
the winged serpent is right by them.
It's got wings.
Yeah, but they're not that. Look at the size of them.
You could. Hey,
they're not. They don't. I mean, they probably.
You're gonna push them in.
I ain't saying it's
rip
impossible.
the wings off.
It's also 10 foot long, so it's pretty big.
Yeah. It's not got a token. Let's leave it. James, has Velda got like invisibility of any kind? Mass invisibility, greater invisibility. I don't know what.
I used to have invisibility spear.
Just
I
stealth
might still
boy
have
out of this.
invisibility sphere. I'm not sure if I kept. I've got to use it. I have invisibility, so I can make someone invisible, but not the group.
You make someone invisible, someone else stealths, you two fly. Oh no, she can fly. Fuck.
Yeah. Let's just leave.
Yeah, but I've got a feeling she's not going to... Anyway, let's carry on. Sorry, I'm interrupting.
If she doesn't let us go, we'll kill her.
That's fine.
I don't care.
Why don't you come with us? And
No.
then you attack the Baron King and get your...
The Barrow King.
The Barrow King, and then you can get your, like, Vim back.
Yeah, if you kill the Barrow King, right, if you kill him, you'll feel better.
No,
and you could, because he won't have any guilt, and you could eat him.
Yeah,
and then
guilt's gone.
It'll counterbalance out your guilt.
Because if a problem eaten
is a problem beaten.
Yes,
See, that one works. That one, yeah,
because it rhymes.
Yeah,
thank you.
No, the other one works. It just doesn't rhyme.
Doesn't work. Works about as well.
Put your troubles in your old Barrow King. You know what I mean?
And smile, smile.
Have we confused you enough now? Can we go without combat?
Trying to work out what you're asking.
You kill Barrow King.
No, because then if she comes with us to kill the Barrow King, and we give her the token from the Barrow King, she's going to be like, great, I've got my token back now, and then we're going to have to kill her to get the fucking token. So
I'll tell you what, we'll kill the Barrow King with you if we can keep the token.
You're a bit sleepy there, Ring Serpent. And we tied you out with our nonsense.
More guilt.
I'm sure you are. Won't you sleep?
Crying for days.
Just sleep. Sleep.
It's just, I don't think more murder's going to solve. Why would more murder solve anything?
Oh, I know.
surprised.
That's the thing, isn't it? Like, that's why would murder solve anything? But yet, here we are.
No, can't you just stay with me?
We will.
Stay with me.
Well, we're just gonna
leave you several small objects that are the same as us, and that's what'll stay with you to share the guilt with, while we go to see the Barrow King.
I start walking towards the bridge and see what she does.
She uncoils and blocks your way. Yes. See? Don't go over there. Don't. Stay.
Wait, I tell you what, I'm going to just launch a little arrow into the ground, okay? It's going to turn into a snake. It's a bit like you, and it will share the burden of this guilt with you whilst we go about our way.
Why don't you leave Peter?
Jam.
No, Peter Pecker?
What the fuck did you say?
Is it Peter?
What the fuck did you say? Sorry, it just sounds like you said. It sounds like you haven't learned from being in a party with someone who's very aggressively protective for unknown reasons about their pet that they may or may not forget exists. It sounds like you haven't had years of experience with that very thing, Fulton. That's what it sounds like.
Was it Peter?
Yes.
Yeah, you could just...
Peter the Pecker.
I'd forgotten about Peter.
Why don't you leave it with the snake and then we come back?
Yes, because snakes and feathered birds are often very good friends.
We could be friends.
Yes, you hear that? Could be friends.
Try the snake thing. Yeah, Fulton, he's right. Try the snake thing. It might work.
Caragor takes a viper arrow, knocks it, shoots it into the ground.
It transforms into a viper. Hey, boss, where are we going?
Hey, mate, how's it going? Listen, could you just keep this big snake company for a while?
I thought we were going adventuring.
What? That's adventuring? Yes, we are going adventuring.
Okay.
You are going on an adventure. Your quest, should you choose to accept it, is to accompany this big winged serpent and make it feel better about itself.
That's exciting. And that's how we're going to slay people? We're going to be friends.
You aren't going to live long enough to know. So I will see you later. All right, here you go, winged serpent.
A friend!
Yeah,
a friend! I feel better already. Give me more friends!
Yeah,
more friends!
Caragor launches the second and remaining viper arrow into the ground on the other side and goes, you do the same thing as that one,
boss.
okay?
Hey, Who's this asshole? He looks at the other snake.
You take orders from that one now. That's the
No, I
hierarchy.
didn't get my orders from him. I hate this guy.
That's an order from
We've
me.
been in that quiver for ages. He's always saying like, I'm the boss of the quiver. Tell him he's not the boss of the quiver.
I am looking at my equipment list, and you don't have enough intelligence to do this kind of.
We have a flat management structure in that quiver, and he is not.
Okay, we're going now. You two work out. Here you go, winged serpent. More friends. Off we go. We leave.
We head over the.
She uncoils. She's like, who else is staying?
Just those
Just these two.
What about the monkey or the horse?
I mean, you could keep the monkey for now.
Take the horse.
Keep the horse. The horse can stay. We've got a horse.
we don't use the
we've got a
horse.
horse.
Oh.
A friend.
All yours.
She uncoils her,
Wait.
she moves away from the bridge and coils kind of in a circle around the two vipers, the horse and Philippe. Philippe's
Oh
like,
shit! No, we can't leave
Philippe's
Philippe.
like, what?
Oh, we never said
No, we didn't say
No,
Philippe.
'cause they
No,
said the monkey.
He's
Yeah,
not,
no, he's got to come with us.
He's very unfriendly. Like, you don't want to be friends with the Philippe. Come on, Philippe.
Philippe tries to walk and the snake blocks the path. He's, but there are 4 of you and you want to leave me with 3 friends.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
But that's not fair.
no,
Life
life
isn't fair.
Life's not fair. But you've just made 3 friends out of nowhere. Otherwise, you'd be on your own. Do you
You
want to be
didn't
on
have
your
them
own again, do you?
before. Also, if you didn't want things to be fair, you shouldn't have eaten God, should you?
No, I know, that's the point. That's why I'm sad that I have to share this sadness
Look,
with 4
well,
people.
Has anyone
If
got
you
anything
keep
else?
crying, we'll take all the friends. You can take 3 or nothing.
Give me a diplomacy check to convince.
Yeah, got stern parenting.
I,
from Bubba there.
Parenting, yeah.
Wait, let him roll.
Yeah, no.
Let him cook.
Here we go.
Okay, all right.
It's not the worst I can get. It's 16.
A 16 total.
Yeah.
Oh no. I think we better go to Ross with the weather.
Fulton gets out of his backpack some soap, draws a face, makes a face, like a smiley face in it, goes, all right, fine. You can have my best friend in the world.
What's their name?
Soapy.
I could have put money on that being the answer.
Yes. Soapy makes soap face.
Yeah. Soapy, I'm sorry, my friend. It's time I leave you behind.
You're going to leave Soapy?
Yeah.
He's your best friend.
Not
You love
Soapy.
Soapy.
You can't get rid of Soapy.
Soapy can soak up so much compassion.
We've been on many adventures together.
He stores all the guilt that we have.
I know.
We're going to feel so guilty after we leave Soapy.
Oh my God, I can't believe.
Go and don't look at me. A hand.
Your brain addled with days of dwarven piss water. The soap looks back at you and goes, seriously? You're going to do me like this? You son of a bitch. I thought we were family.
Sorry, my friend.
You take this. Who would like to make a deception check?
Mine
Come on.
is 14.
It's got to be you.
Mine's 11. Mine's 0.
I'll allow aid on this. Also, a little note on aid. We're gradually peppering in remaster rules as we go. One of the ones that I want to throw in is lowering the basic success for an aid check from 20 to 15. That's what we've done in remaster. I feel like that's fair. I tend to follow the book when it comes to like numbers, because I was like, oh, they've probably done the math on this, but if they've changed it, then fair enough. And 20 does seem high. So if someone wants to aid, the DC is 15.
So who?
I've got a diplomacy of 12, which is the second highest after Bubba's, so I guess.
I got +0.
I will aid.
All right, so let's...
Here we go. Okay, that's better. That's 25.
A 25, and let's get the aid check. So, Nicky, give us a deception check, Caragor.
18.
18, success. So you can add an extra 1 onto that. 26. The morning choir moves away from you and uncoils down and looks down at the soap with the face on it. Oh, poor Soapy. Poor Soapy, look how sad they are. Look at this. The kind of bit of soap runs down. It's like he looks like he's crying because you've gouged his eyes. Oh, Soapy, you're so sad. You're sadder than I am. Stay with me, friends.
Yeah, but we take the monkey though.
You quietly sort of take Philippe by the hand. And Philippe's just like hitting your hand the whole time. He's like, no, don't put me by that.
Imagine we lost Philippe. Yeah. It's not
Is it nice you got your powers back? Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? That's something to focus on, isn't it? That's focusing on that only for a while, yeah.
To be fair, though, if we didn't mention him again, he probably wouldn't remember. Like,
God,
in about 50 games, he'd be like, "Oh, what about Philippe? What? Oh no, he's back with a winged serpent in the machine we left."
Yeah, be like, I send Philippe to attack, and that's when we'd find out.
Yeah.
The rage. So the morning choir moves away from you to her new friends of two snakes who are arguing about the management structure of a quiver. Cyril the horse and Sophie, who I'm already sad to be losing.
Yes,
I know. Yeah.
You let and moves away from the bridge, and you are able to kind of step around and walk along the bridge.
All right, we're going to find the barricade.
Okay.
Nice work, team.
Yeah, that's good.
that was good work.
That was
Yeah,
good
I
work,
like
wasn't it? Huh? Teamwork makes the
Dream work. It's
no,
another
it makes
thing
the
that
work
rhymes.
go well.
No, fuck.
Or Tengu saying,
Sure, the annoying thing is you could just roll really well and make that a thing, and it would be so horrible.
Nah.
Oh.
20. Roll against me now.
I'm not rolling against you, Colin.
Just to see if this is
no, we're not. No, I'm doing Scott voice now. Okay, no side quests.
Okay, all right.
Getting on with this.
But
thing.
literally just as we were walking across the bridge. But,
Rolling dice.
Could have done it.
Choosing not to.
All right. Barracking. How you doing?
you cross the you cross thing, and there's a cold looking graveyard at the other side. So let's get some party order going across this bridge. Who's crossing dead?
I'll go first.
Fulton goes first.
Wait, does the ground look hard to manage? Is it like difficult terrain?
No.
Okay, fine. Then I let Fulton go first.
Belder goes second.
Bubba
Okay.
And I'll bring up the rear.
with Philippe.
Ever watchful.
It creaks under your feet as you step forward, as you walk across. As you get across onto the island, you see that there are flickering fireflies are the only light around here, other than light that you bring. The sun has set now. It took you the day to find your way here, so it is nighttime. There are little fireflies flickering around, and there is just this. The ground is just a maze of gravestones. Some of them look very old. Some of them look like some of them are kind of leaning over. Some of them look relatively fresh. You can see names on them as you look through them. None of them look familiar. You reassuringly don't see Hadley's name on any of them. There is at the end of the at the other side of the graveyard. There is a sarcophagus with a pair of burning candles on the top of it. It is eerily quiet here.
Approach the sarcophagus.
Okay. Fulton, you start walking through the graveyard and approach the sarcophagus. As you get close to it, there comes a thump from inside, sound of something hitting stone, and then another, and then there is a grating of stone, and the stone lid of the sarcophagus just begins to slide back, and then suddenly tumbles off the back and lands with a thump on the ground. The candles scatter and collapse onto the floor. You feel the ground on your feet start to shake, start to kind of move and writhe under it. And a moment later, a skeletal hand appears over the top of the sarcophagus, and then rising up out of it, there is a 6-foot-tall skeleton clad in black armor with burning red eyes, wearing a crown of bone on the top of its head. It pulls itself up out of the thing and draws from its back picks up out of the sarcophagus an enormous great sword, a black, jagged greatsword. It stands up and says, "Only mourners may approach but the demons fen. Only mourners and the dead. If you are not one, then you will be the other." And it clambers out over the side of the stone, and we're going to roll for initiative.
Natural 20 plus 1.
Fuck. 19 for Fulton.
Nice.
Ooh. Actually, not too bad. Not too bad.
Get up here.
Don't negatively charge the dice, Colin.
Sorry about that.
If you leave it on a 20, then it's less likely.
31 for Velda.
Ooh. Down with 31.
25.
25 for Kara. Nice.
21.
And a 21 for Bubs. All right. That's okay. Well, unsurprisingly, okay. So that's going to go in there. Vilda's going to go in there. And then we'll figure it out. After that, the first person to act is the Barrow King.
What?
Acting on a 34. Please. Good. All right. The Barrow King. The Barrow King clambers out of the stone sarcophagus, pulling itself up. Clambers over it and strides towards Fulton's sword in hand and swings its blade straight at Fulton's head. And 31.
That is a hit.
Slams the sword into you, dealing. Well, that's nice damage. Dealing. Catchphrase of the show. Where my D12's at? There we go. Deals 14 points of damage. Slams into you, and then it's going. I would like a fortitude save, please.
35.
A 35, you are fine. You do not. It feels cold. It's ice cold as it slashes across you, but it does not do any more.
Is this a two-handed weapon as well?
It is a two-handed
Good.
weapon.
This is. I'm going to take that once I kill it.
It's a great sword, so it's probably... Sorry about that click.
It's fine.
It's a great sword, so it's probably taller than you are.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
huge.
good.
Great. All right. That means next up, the next person to realise that something's going on, because Fulton hasn't yet, is Caragor. No, it's not. It's Velda.
Oh, splendid. I'm going to do something new.
Something new,
My new
you
level
say?
up, yes. As Velda sort of steps forward, it's like, Fulton, watch out! Oh, well, it's been hit by the massive sword now. And he sort of, a look sort of comes over his face, and then he manifests a pair of wings made of shimmery air.
Ooh, wind wings.
Wings of air, yes, that's right. And then flies up 20 feet in the air, flapping his wings. I mean, it's not sort of like gusting winds. It's more like, sort of they create their own air current, but they still look pretty cool.
That's nice.
Got wings, Sylph.
Nice.
This was, I think they put this in after the new Sylph upgrade, so I changed that in there. I can finally have some racial traits, which is
really
nice.
Cool.
Yeah, because before it was just like, nah, you're just human.
Just a cloud of fireflies and mist is kind of blown away from you as these wings come out and you fly, and you rise up into the air, 20 feet up into the sky. Very nice. Okay, now it's Caragor.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm going to hunt prey, and can I reach it within one movement?
Yes, you can. You're super quick.
Great, hunt prey, and I'm going to have a little go with my skittle. Which would be a 34 to hit.
34. It's a hit. You slam the great club, the giant juggling club, into it.
Great. For a total of
23 points of damage.
23 points of damage. That is decent.
It's the club. It's the skittle.
The danger.
Nah,
Club.
it's just a skill.
All right.
The second attack will be nothing on a 16.
A 16? No good.
And the final... Oh, no, that's it.
As you
That was
move,
it.
that's it. That's what you got.
You didn't even bother to ask us what we were mourning. You don't fulfill your own criteria.
No, I'm a much more simple encounter. God, haven't you been craving me? I'm just a bastard who stole a token. Anyway, look, I've got it. Do you want to hear my story? It's about 45 minutes.
You can maybe pepper
We've
it
only got
within
10
combat
minutes.
rounds.
No, Bubba, it's your go.
All right. I'd like to cast Inspire Courage. So everyone gets a +1 to damage
Inspiring.
and attacks and saves against fear effects. And then I will cast Inevitable Disaster.
Inevitable disaster.
So in D4 rounds, this person will get.
You love this spell, don't you?
It's good. Well, it can sometimes be good and sometimes not. But you can get up to 55 points of damage. So here we go. In 3 rounds' time.
In 3 rounds' time. Keep a track of that. And we'll come back
He's
to
probably
it.
going to take 3 rounds, so don't worry.
You cast that. It's not going to be.
I mean, if it was 1 round, it'd be great.
Yeah.
But you rolled the dice on it, didn't you, Ross? Don't give me that attitude.
Okay, Velda flies in the air. Caragor leaps into attack. Bubba creates some inevitable disasters. And Fulton Battlestone, it's your go. He's face to face with you, my friend.
Lovely.
Good. Oh,
Where's my... I'm just going to do a Furious Focus for 2 actions. Boop. That is a 29. Plus Scout's Warning.
no, plus Inspire.
Inspire is 30.
A 30 is a hit.
Woo-wee! 23.
23 points damage. That's
Wait. Yeah.
all right.
Wait.
That feels right.
Yeah. Another one. And then I'll just do one more.
All right.
Boop. Nah, that's not going to be enough. 20.
20, no good. All right. That hits it. Both you and Caragor just come flying in with 2-handed weapons and just slam into this guy. Oh, everyone's using 2-handed weapons in this fight. I like that. It's very Star Warsy. Happy birthday, George Lucas.
Hey.
Merry Christmas, Yoko. It swings.
Can I have some wrestling pants, please?
It swings a. He comes around. He's gonna go. Ooh! I know what he can do. He's gonna feint against Fulton.
Oh, you need to get more blood sugar, mate.
So he's going to make a deception check against your perception DC. So this is your perception plus 10. Natural 20!
Oh.
This is so that is for a total of 40. So he gets you. I have a feeling. It's been a while. You're off guard. You're off guard against him and all of his allies. But it's just him. However, it does mean that he gets to do some extra damage if he hits you now with this one. So you got -2 to your AC. Now he comes in with his actual attack. Oh, it's not a good roll. It's not a good roll. We are talking a 26.
Not enough.
Even with a -2 to your AC.
Yes, AC is 27
27 is my AC.
with a -2.
Yeah, with the minus.
With the -2.
So my AC is 29.
Jesus, you're a monster. He fails on his attack. It doesn't get through, and then he's gonna. Well, his last action. He's gonna try and make another attack. That's rough. All right. Oh, better roll. Lower bonus. We are talking 25 points of damage, and then he also does some sneak attack damage. So a total of 32 points of damage as it gets through your defenses and stabs you with the sword.
What was the first one? 27, wasn't it?
What's that, the first two?
Yeah, because I did the first load of number. Yeah, the sneak attack damage is 7, right?
So, sneak attack damage is 7, yeah.
Cool, thanks.
That's all right. So you get through and he stabs into you, at which point the ground beneath everyone's feet erupts.
Knew it.
Skeletal hands burst up out of the ground and start grasping at everybody and start trying to start tearing at all of your feet, trying to drag you down. So they're going to do... So when they trigger, everybody takes damage. Nice. So everyone give me a reflex save.
No. I'm not.
Except Velda.
Yes.
Who's in the air.
Natural 20, baby.
Critical success. No damage for Fulton.
It is 13 plus 9, so 20, 32.
32. Success, so half damage for Bubba.
38.
38. Critical success. No damage for Karagor. So the only person who takes damage from this whole thing is
Philippe.
Barbara, you take 12 points of damage as
right.
the hands rip and tear at you, but none of you are pulled down, and that's
Do we not have a card for this to like weaken him?
Yeah, I was thinking about
these
that.
hands just start pulling up and just start beating on you.
And we've got a
from below.
skeleton, big old skeleton.
All right, that'll do
The
for
demon's lantern. Somebody's hand sticking up out of a grave.
that round. Airborne Veldipops. What's going on?
So everything goes quite anime, and he's like, "How dare you do that to my friends? Chromatic ray!" And cast chromatic ray. So I haven't cast this in ages. Oh, spell attack, right? Okay, fair enough. Oh, for fuck's sake! That's a 22.
22, miss.
Fuck. Okay, well then the incredibly powerful spell shoots out and misses. There we go. That's that. Wizards.
The hell of a
I
round.
still think it's bollocks, really.
Hell of a game. Hell of a game. You don't want to hero point that, or?
I don't think I've got any hero points.
dear.
Let's have a look. Where are my hero points? Sorry, they've changed.
Well, Karagor, let's go over to you while you're having a look. We can always come back to it.
They're
Do
here.
the same thing again.
Oh, yeah, I have got a hero point. Right, okay, so I'll have a re-roll.
Okay, it's gonna hero
Let's see if it's going to be any better. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Hey!
Hero point! Chromatic
Beautiful.
ray!
Cash in. You cash in that hero point. You
that-
get your reroll.
Actually worked.
Natural 20, so double damage and any other bonuses. That's a critical hit. Also,
Did not get a crit card?
you get a crit card, my
Okay,
friend.
a crit card.
It's
yeah,
it's an attack, isn't
critical
it?
hit. Okay, so it is bomb or spell. Oh, it's a terrifying display. So the
What?
target is frightened 3.
Oh my god.
Frightened the Barrow King.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, he was about to faint. So
It's not immune to fear. Jesus Christ. Frightened 3.
so my so literally crackle all of my energy and power into this. Now, as is customary with chromatic ray, I'm going to grow. I'm going to roll the thing. Okay, it is fire. It is 30 fire damage target, so it'd be 60 fire damage to the target. I imagine if it's doubled with the crit. So this fiery red ray just shoots out from his eyes and
Oh my
burns.
god, you burn him, and it recoils back from the fire, looking terrified by it. Now it's Karagor's go.
Still on his feet, eh?
Still on his feet.
Okay. I've rolled my first attack, which is a 32.
A 32, so if we take the frightened tree, that is still a regular hit.
So that means he will take a total of 26 points of damage
Okay.
on my first hit.
Still up. No, I need to tell you my really complicated backstory.
28 on a second.
28 is a hit.
Oh, great.
Everyone knows you should do that before the combat because then,
I don't believe in backstory cutscenes.
No.
They're bullshit. You should be allowed to reposition while people are talking.
It's a further 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. I'm still alive. I'm still fighting. I always wanted to go to a chocolate factory. No one would take me. That's why I'm so hateful.
Appreciate you setting me up for that, but unfortunately the third attack for a range was never going to hit. It's a 16, so...
16. Yes. Great. Oh, my goodness. I went to university where I had my heart broken. That's why I've never really learned to love. All right, Bubba, it's your go.
I think
magic.
getting your heart broken would prove that you had a spine.
Magic missile, sending them all 37 points of damage.
37 points of damage. Now I'm going to perform my tight 20. It's not a tight 20. It's a number of 5s that I've strung together. It's really disco. You just blast him into pieces with magic missiles.
Hey!
You see that? I got that one.
Oh wait, he's gonna come back alive.
Yeah, we'll have to get the grubs before he turns back in.
Okay,
Not if he hasn't got this sword, which Caragor picks up.
However, we're still in combat rounds because you're still being menaced by an undead grasping hands that are still trying to drag all of you except Elder down. Fulton, it's your go.
How many hands are there?
There's just it's like the whole ground has just sprung up and has just started ripping and tearing at you.
Is there a body of the
Barrow King? Yeah, the Barrow King's like his skeletal form is lying smashed to pieces in front of you. And,
go and search the body.
So
I have to move through the hands, though, right?
Well, I mean, the hands are already kind of grabbing at you. Okay, you reach down, you search the body, you grab his sword. You can take his sword. That's what he has.
Yes.
He doesn't seem to have any kind of tokens or anything on him, though.
Maybe this is the token. Can I go over to the sarcophagus? Have I got enough movement to go there?
So one action to pick up the sword, and then 2 actions takes you over to the sarcophagus. Where you get to the sarcophagus, you can see that there is a pile of books and scrolls, and in the center of it there is a blood red ruby lying amidst all of it.
I can't pick it up though, can I?
No, you can't. Everyone give me a reflex save. Except Elder.
Yeah.
Surely I'm out of it now. I'm by the sarcophagus.
No, they're everywhere. There's 2 candles lying on the floor.
Even though I critically successed it. Oh.
37.
Did you say reflex?
Reflex, yes.
Oh, natural 1. So that's good.
Good. Okay, great. That's a success, but not a crit success for Caragor. Bubba.
21.
A 21. A fail for Bubba. And a critical fail for Fulton. So that's going to be it's going to be 12 points of damage to Bubba, 6 points of damage to Caragor, 24 points of damage to Fulton. And as Fulton turns around to tell you that there are things in the sarcophagus, the hands just reach up, grab a hold of him, and just pull him down into the earth. And you just see Fulton disappearing into a grave, waving his hands above him.
That happened before.
Yeah, he just swims down and he sorts it out. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah.
All of this has happened before and will do again next week. That's what we're going to do tonight.
Now, this week's episode was brought to you by all of our Dangerlings, but especially this episode, 288, was made possible by none other than the great, the magnificent Steve Geddes. Thank you very much, Steve. Now, if you want to get your name on the show, please go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast. Thank you so much to everyone who listens, to everyone who subscribes to our Patreon, and to Steve Geddes, the mighty Steve Geddes!